Watch the Summer Olympics, July 26th through August 11th, live on NBC Universal.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love her, they just love her. How we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thuggin', you was never found. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. Really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet your Christian Louboutin to make her switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like relatives. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, 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 and they don't love it.
Explaining complex topics can be challenging. Highlight the text you want to simplify and let Grammarly rewrite it. Grammarly makes your message clear so it's understood. Download it for free at Grammarly.com.
AOX9.
Nigga. Big Zop. God damn. I'm Mr. Two Slipper, nigga. I'm with the fucking sharks, you with the fishes, nigga. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest, nigga. Caution sign on my neck, shit a 60, nigga.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Two Ski, nigga. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese, nigga. Grams on my wrist, shit cost like 10 G's, nigga. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth, nigga.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my shit on D&D. Put me in the fucking game, I'm the MVP. Take you out that Yoda, put you in an AMG. Bitch, I count chicken, she know I'm the rawest, nigga. Too Slippery Entertainment, come step in my office, nigga. Take a nigga, bitch, she say, D-Lo, you be saucy, baby. Tired of fucking with them lanes, come forward with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day, found a 10 ball. Flip phone for the jugs, it's a throwaway. I'm riding with some shooters, we look like Golden State. I'm Mr. Two Slippery, nigga. I'm with the fucking sharks, you with the fishes, nigga. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest, nigga. Caution sign on my neck, shit a 60, nigga.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Two Ski, nigga. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese, nigga. Grams on my wrist, shit cost like 10 G's, nigga. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth, nigga. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea, nigga. You don't bring nothing to the plate, then I can't eat with you. All that shit you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat, nigga. I peep, niggas. See, I got some bread, so they won't beef with us. Bad bitch, hair and nails done, that shit on fleet, nigga. You ain't fuck, cause you ain't him, but she let ski hit her. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats, nigga.
I'm Mr. Two Slipper, nigga. I'm with the fucking sharks, you with the fishes, nigga.
Yo. It's not tripping, bro. Good. I know I'm good. She just want to be talking. Alright. Turn this shit off. Yeah, I need some light in here. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I ain't. Perfect. Alright. Let's get started. I don't know what should I watch first. Yo, who in here? Talk to me. Yo, can y'all hear me? Testing. Alright. Let's go audio. I'm gonna do it right here. Fuck. I'm streaming. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Just run my stream. Bro, shit good. My shit good, I think. Remember my shit good. New wave again. Hold on. The mic off? Is my mic off? The mic off? Oh no, I'm straight. I live in 365 71 24/7. Yeah. Which one do I want to look at first? That's 40 minutes. Let's go 25 quarter.
NBA 2K25 Courtside Report. Today I'm joined by Zach Timmerman, principal producer on NBA 2K25, as well as Mark Little, my career developer. Zach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Now there is so much to talk about for NBA 2K25. This is where fans can live out their hoop dreams and build their legacy like never before. Before we get into my career, let's talk about the My Player Builder.
When you're building your My Player, you're not just building a legacy this year, you're also building a dynasty for your team. And we understand this is a very integral moment, a very important decision. And so we put a lot of time into ensuring that the various paths that we have in the builder are gonna allow all walks of our gamers to be able to make the player that they wanna make. To create your own, it's the builder where you just have so many options, changing your position, changing your size. You can articulate through every single one of your attributes and get to right where you want to go with your builder, all while you can see the various perks that your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where somebody who wants to mess around with the thousands of possibilities can eventually make the build that they want to. We also have our pro build making veterans that have been playing the game for a long time, they're probably going to want to jump in there as well. There's also another group that wants to jump in there to try to make a unique build that nobody else in the world has made.
This sounds really intriguing. One thing I loved about last year was community members submitting their builds and you guys implementing them into the game. Are those returning this year?
The community builds feature that we had last year was really exciting. It was really nice to grab the best build makers that we have out there, be able to have them put their build in the game. Ultimately, people, when they would grab these builds, they felt like they could instantly compete and play with the best gamers out there. They'll be available season 2. We'll be dropping new ones each season with the intention of giving you access to the latest and greatest playstyles that are out there.
A lot of new features coming with this new builder system, Zach. What else can you share about creating your MyPlayer in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before. You'll see which badges you qualify for, you'll see which takeovers you qualify for in our new takeover system, and you'll also be able to see which animations your player will qualify for. Ultimately, it's going to give you a really good feel for whether or not the player is going to move and react the way that you want to through the animation system.
I love all that, but I especially love the new takeover system.
Takeover's back in a new way this year. We have 70 takeovers and 14 special abilities. In the builder, you can see which takeovers you qualify for. Once you get into My Career, you can swap your takeovers in and out. They all have attribute requirements that determine whether or not you're able to equip these takeovers. Once you get into the game, you're gonna see your takeover meter. There's 5 levels to your takeover, and it's kind of like
Let me know if y'all can hear me though.
Once you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to kind of dominate the game for a short period of time.
Okay, 70 takeovers. What are some of your favorites?
I think the one that I've been gravitating towards the most is barbecue chicken. If you're a hoop head, you know what that name means. It means you're about to put somebody in the post and turn them into a rag doll. It boosts throughout the levels of takeover, boosts your post control, your shot close, and your strength. And then when the special ability turns on, it turns on deep post bag, which essentially allows you to completely dominate the post, again, for a short period of time, in shots, back downs, every post move you can think of. So it's a lot of fun for somebody who likes to play in the post.
What can you tell us about badges in 2K25?
This year we have 40 badges. They're a lot more all-encompassing than they have been in the past. Each one of them has a larger impact. And so we're really happy with the badge allotment that we have right now. We feel like we've hit every part of basketball that's important, and ultimately we're accentuating everybody's play style with these badges.
One other thing I want to talk about is badge progression.
Badge progression is basically how often are you using your badge. The more often you use the badge, the faster it's going to progress. Ultimately, though, if you don't use your badge this year, you won't regress, which I'm sure our fans are pretty happy about.
So it sounds like badges are completely reworked this year in 2K25.
Yeah, so this year we introduced a new level of badge called Legend. It's a level above Hall of Fame. It's pretty difficult to get. You have to raise your attributes pretty high, but ultimately, you know, it really allows you to dominate in that area of the game.
Zach, I'm excited. Can't wait to get my hands on the builder. Thanks for all the new details. And for all of you, stay connected to the NBA 2K25 Courtside Report, where you can learn all about the new MyPlayer Builder. Now we know about all the new exciting features in the MyPlayer Builder, but it's time to learn about My Career. I'm joined by Mark Little. Let's jump right in. What's new in My Career for NBA 2K25?
My career in NBA 2K25 is all about building the greatest dynasty in NBA history. You're my player this year, growing up outside of Chicago, and like his idol, Michael Jordan, he wants to build a dynasty that lasts throughout the ages. You can learn about your my player's history and his path to the NBA through an optional flashback story called The Heart of the Dynasty, which you get to relive 4 of his most iconic games in his pre-NBA career, including a high school state championship, a FIBA U19 World Cup, and even an open run with some NBA players where one of the players is not so happy and he got invited. And all these games are available for you to play right away. You can play them at any point in your career, but if you really want to just jump right into your NBA career and start building your dynasty, you can do that too.
So let's talk about creating your own dynasty in My Career.
Last year, we introduced the GOAT ranking system. And in that, you're able to see your My Player rise up through the rankings and ultimately become the GOAT. This year, we're adding a dynasty rankings, which is more about your team's performance and less about your personal achievements. So we've ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history. And as your team does stuff like deep playoff runs, winning championships, you'll see them rise the dynasty rankings until ultimately they get to the number.
I wonder how many people are actually gonna grind My Career this year instead of all being in a part and all that shit. Cause I know people it's gonna be YouTube videos. Going to #1 to beat the Chicago Bulls. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm grinding park. I ain't gonna lie. What I do every year. But I gotta fix this camera. I ain't gonna lie. this shit look weird. If y'all know what I mean, is it like anything on there? Trying to see, it's like, I just got this camera, so I'm just like, I know y'all see.
#1 spot and displace Michael Jordan's Bulls.
Last year, you came in with GOAT level hype. So what kind of prospect is MP in 2K25?
This year, MP is not a GOAT level hype. You're going to have to earn your position in the starting lineup. And if the player in front of you is really good, it's going to be even harder. This will definitely be one of your first obstacles as you try to build your dynasty.
So it sounds like I got to earn my place in the starting lineup. What does the flow look like in my career? Is it key games, every game?
Key games are back this year, and we're really excited about the improvements we've made. This year, you have a lot of control about which key games you play. We've divided the season into 2 halves, and in each half, you'll meet with your coach and GM and select a personal goal. The personal goal you pick is what determines the key games you play. We've even tiered the matchup system, so if your MP is still at a lower level, you'll match up against lower level NBA players, but if you're a 99, you're going to be matched up against the best of the best. If that's not your thing, you could decide you want to try and win the NBA Cup, or maybe you want to focus on winning road games, or maybe in your rookie season you want to show that you're the top rookie in your class. We've even got some key games that are focused entirely about you posterizing other guys. So the personal goals and key games you get to pick from is completely dependent on the build you made, your team you picked, and your current overall. So there's a lot of content depending on the scenario and play style you've picked. And on top of that, if you successfully complete your personal goal in key games, you get an all-new Dynasty badge. So the Dynasty badges you earn help improve your team and shape the dynasty you're about to make.
This sounds exciting. What about other new features in my career that you can talk about?
There's a lot more than I'm going to be able to go into here today, but I'll give you a few more of my favorites. So earlier I mentioned you can play a FIBA game in the optional flashback story. Well, you can also play FIBA games in our new revised off-season flow. You'll be able to play FIBA friendlies, FIBA qualifiers, and even a FIBA tournament that you can invite other NBA stars to join you in. And speaking of NBA stars, this year we're also adding jersey swaps. So there are optional highlight games on your calendar where you can earn jerseys from players like Jalen Brunson or Victor Wembanyama only if you pass the in-game challenges against their teams. And you're going to want to collect those jerseys because not only can you wear them around the city, but you can also put them on display in your MyCourt.
You said MyCourt? MyCourt is returning?
I can't talk too much about MyCourt, but I'm confirming MyCourt is back. We know MyCourt's been a feature that people have been wanting for a long time, and we're very happy to bring it to 2K25.
All right, MyCourt, exciting stuff. I can't wait to start building my dynasty in NBA 2K25's My Career mode. Mark, thanks so much for joining us and sharing all this great insight.
Yeah, thanks to you, Chris.
And for all of you, stay tuned for more courtside reports on NBA 2K25.
Four different hacks that you could implement today to get more followers on Instagram without posting more. In fact, this creator right here just used these tips to gain over 50,000 followers in just 2 months. And this creator used them to gain over 1 million followers in less than a year. And the same thing can happen to you so long as you implement the 4 hacks I share with you in this video. Hack number 1 is you need to make sure that you're recreating and you're reposting your best performing content. If you didn't know, you could literally take a post that you did in the past that did well and post that same exact post again, except you need to change the description and you need to change the hashtags on it. And this is incredibly simple, but there are a few rules that you need to make sure that you follow. First and foremost, I would make sure that you're waiting at least a week before you repost something. You do not want to repost something the day afterwards or 3 days afterwards. You want to be waiting at least a week. In fact, you can repost something that you posted a month ago or 2 months ago or even 3 months ago, and this is going to allow you to get more followers from that one piece of content because Instagram already knows they have an audience for that piece of content, so they want to push it out. The second rule you need to make sure that you're following is you need to make sure that you're changing that description and you're changing the hashtags. If you don't do that, it's going to look like spam to Instagram, and this could actually end up hurting you. And then third, you need to make sure that there are no watermarks on that post. A watermark could be the Instagram watermark, it could be the TikTok watermark, or it could be any type of watermark, and you need to make sure that those are non-existent. And a lot of you probably don't have the raw file that you originally uploaded, so you can use this website right here in order to download your post without the watermark. And if you're trying to take one from TikTok, you can use this website right here, and again, it's going to allow you to download it without the watermark. Now, on top of literally just reposting the same exact piece of content, you can also recreate a piece of content, or you can change it slightly. For example, you could literally create a whole new piece of content by taking the piece of content you created, getting rid of the first 3 seconds, and doing a new first 3 seconds. What this is going to do is allow you to add a new hook into the piece of content. And guess what? If you have a post that you think should have done better, this is what you should do, because I can almost guarantee that the reason your post didn't do well is the first 3 seconds didn't hook somebody in. So guess what you could do? You could film 1, 2, 3, even 4 or 5 different hooks, and this is going to allow you to better hook the person into what you're trying to tell them within the video, and it's going to allow you to get more squeeze out of that one post, because now you'll be able to get way more followers with doing way less effort, because you only have to change the first 3 seconds. But that's not the only hack you could do to increase the amount of followers that you get every single time that you post. You could also be changing the type of engagement that you're getting on your post, which is going to skyrocket the amount of reach that you get. In fact, you shouldn't be trying to get likes, and you shouldn't be trying to get saves on your post. Instead, you need to be going for getting comments, getting follows, and getting shares. And there's a tool that makes this really easy for you. In fact, the easiest way for you to do this is using ManyChat's comment to DM automation, because it's going to force the Instagram algorithm to show your content to more people, which as a result is going to get you more followers. In fact, if you've ever seen somebody on Instagram do a post like this where they tell you to comment below a specific keyword, this is how they're actually doing this, and it's skyrocketing both the engagement that they're getting and the followers that they're getting. In fact, this is one of the biggest hacks that you can implement on Instagram right now to get more engagement, and the average ManyChat user 5x's the amount of engagement that they're getting. Because like I shared earlier, this creator used ManyChat to gain over 50,000 followers in just 2 months, and this creator over 1 million followers in less than a year. And the best part about that is not only were they getting followers, but they were also getting more leads for their business and providing their audience with more value, because they were able to send them to a specific link like a freebie or a digital download. In fact, the average person that uses ManyChat sees a 5x increase in the amount of engagement that they're getting, and it's not just any type of engagement. They're getting smarter engagement, which forces the Instagram algorithm to show their content to more people that want to see that content, which as a result gets them more followers, because it allows you to get your content in front of the right people. And you could do the same exact thing today.
Click the link below to learn more.
Now today I'm gonna be doing something very idiotic. Now if you play any of the recent NBA 2K games, you know that it is damn near impossible to make some VC without buying it. Now lately on YouTube I've been seeing a lot of 2K creators do videos where they go from 60 to 99 with no money spent. And I'm not gonna lie, I want to dibble in that. But look, I'm gonna make mine different in 2 ways. For one, I am not doing just straight park. I am not fortunate to have like 2K buddies that are on the game all the time and don't work and don't go to school, etc. So if I was doing this just by park, I would be playing with randoms, and that would take damn near the whole year. Number 2, I'm gonna be using my IRL build. Now on screen right now, I'm gonna be showing y'all some clips of me playing in real life, and as y'all can see, I'm pretty tough, right? I'm not trash, but I'm not the best. I'm right in the middle. I'm decent. It's also another problem with that. My in real life height is 5'7", and that's being generous. You know what I'm saying? With shoes on 5'7". So my build is gonna be a
Do not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store, because I'm going to do it free with 20 handpicked products by myself and my expert team and professionally written ad copy for all of those products at no charge. And if you don't believe me,
Get NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV to watch up to 4 games live at once.
With Metro, existing customers can get the same great deals as new customers.
Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join and the same great deals as new customers when you stay. That's not a yada yada. Only at Metro.
Bye-bye.
Click to learn more.
Do you have an amazing business idea,
This is awesome.
but no idea where to start?
It was completely overwhelming. So I went to Shopify.
My new website is live. Look how cute it is.
Today, my business is thriving.
Just sold out of fruitcakes.
Being able to put your heart and soul into something, it will change your life.
Yeah.
kicking our ass.